Hey there guys, what's up, and welcome to the first episode of Take Back Kanto, a Moemon Taglocke. Yes, this is a brand new series full of fun and adventure and fun-venture, I guess. Also Pokemon, but not really, it's kind of complicated. First up, to those who don't know me, hi, I'm ErynCerise. I run a YouTube channel that's mostly dedicated to Pokemon challenge runs, if you've never heard of me before, which is entirely possible and plausible. This particular run, though, is not going to be done by just me alone, oh no. No, this series is going to be running under something we call a Taglocke challenge. Now what does that mean? Long story short, it means we're doing a NUZLOCKE challenge, which I'll explain shortly if you somehow have not heard of a NUZLOCKE. It's a NUZLOCKE challenge with multiple players sharing a single save file. Daddy 3 PP. Actually, more like Mommy 3 boobies? I don't know. There's 3 of us girls who are playing in this Taglocke challenge. That's myself, Tsuta86, and Slayer Infinity. Those two, by the way, both fantastic PokeTubers you should definitely subscribe to if you haven't already. You might recognize them from the Nuz Forums community if you are coming to this playthrough through there. Too many throughs in one sentence, oh my god. Anyway, yes, the 3 of us are going to take turns playing this game for about a half hour at a time each, plus the time it takes to get back to the nearest PC, before handing the file off to the next player in turn for the next half hour, so on and so on and so on, until we either lose all our Pokemon or we be the champion. And as if that weren't enough, we have a couple extra rules of our own design added to the standard NUZLOCKE rules. And we aren't technically even playing a Pokemon game. Look at this shit. Look, hang on, just a sec. There you go. Yeah, we're not playing Pokemon. No, the intro screen looked like Fire Red, but we are actually playing a hacked version of Pokemon called Moemon Forever version 2. This is a hack in which all the Pokemon sprites have been replaced with, you guessed it, cute anime girls. Weird as all get out? Absolutely, and I'll get to that in a minute. So, why don't I tell you about all the rules as we get through the intro stuff here. First off, a Taglocke follows most of the rules of the standard NUZLOCKE challenge. The most familiar couple of rules. Whoa, no. I don't want to be the boy character. No. We're going to reset, and we are going to be the girl character. I did not gather a crack squad of all-female PokeTubers to play as the boy. So we're going to speed through the intro and get back to the character select screen here. So yes, NUZLOCKE challenge. What is it? Rule number 1. If a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and no longer usable. If any Pokemon die in this run, we are going to put them in a PC box for the rest of the game and we can't ever take them out again. And rule number 2, you may only catch the first Pokemon in each new area and nothing else. There are a couple clauses added to that rule, but I will explain them as soon as I input our character name. And we decided on this name as a group. We decided since there are 3 of us, we should have a name that reflects our 3-ness. So we are going to call ourselves... San, which is the Japanese word for 3. Well, it's the Japanese word for a couple of things, but it can mean 3, so... Yay, weeaboo-ness. So yes, your name is San. Okay, yes. And we're also going to name our rival the name that the 3 of us agreed on. Since we are going to be number 3, and there's only one of this guy, he is going to be... First! Oh god, first! There's the first comment! I'm the first comment, you guys! I'm first! In the grand tradition of naming your rival something obnoxious, I think that's more than fitting. So yes. Was it first? Yes. Yes, he's first. His name is First. San! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold, and I'm going to also unfold the rest of the rules for you as soon as we finish shrinking. Yes, so... Standard rule is we can only catch the first Pokemon in each area, but we have a couple of clauses. We have Dupes Clause, which means if our first encounter is a duplicate of something we already have, we can safely ignore it and catch something else, whatever the first new Pokemon is. Also, we have Shiny Clause, which means in the unlikely event that we get a Shiny, we can just catch it and use it no matter what. because shinies are, like, basically licensed to do whatever. We also have the HM clause, which means if we need an HM user, we can catch a Pokemon outside of our first encounter to use the HM if needed. As long as those Pokemon are never used in battle, it's all good. Alrighty, and before I outline the last couple of rules, let's pick a frame. Oh, whoa, nope. Let's pick a frame. Well, you won't see this yet, but we have a bit of a color theme going. I'm blue, Tsuta is green, and Infinity is red. So I don't want to play favorites, so let's pick yellow. That's a nice neutral color. Works for babies, why not us? And we're going to save the game, just so we have the all-important save file that we can pass between us. Anyways, yes, more rules. We also have something I like to call the blindfold rule, which means each player among us will avoid watching the part that comes directly before their own in order to maintain a sense of discovery. So that means basically, I'm going to play this part. Tsuta is coming after me, so she is not going to watch this part before recording. She's going to record her part completely blind before actually looking at this part. Same with Infinity. Infinity won't watch Tsuta's part before hers, before recording hers, and so on and so forth, just to make sure that there's a there's a little element of mystery going on between the players. We can pass each other info if we really need, like saying like which areas are still free for captures, or which Moemon in our party are HM users instead of party members. Yeah. We also have the gym sharing rule, which means we are going to aim to have it so that each of us gets to do an even number of gyms, which will work out if we count the fighting dojo as a gym. So 3 gyms per player, that seems to work out pretty well. Then the starter rule. The starter rule, I guess we might as well get into right now, because we're about to get our starter. Our starter is going to be chosen Maryland style, which means we are going to choose it based on our trainer ID. So, based on the last digit in the trainer ID, if it's a 1 to 3, we're going to choose the grass starter. If it's a 4 to 6, we choose the water starter. If it's 7 to 9, we choose the fire starter. And if it's a 0, we check the next digit to the left instead until we get something. So let's get through here. What? I can't be first, Gramps! I can't be first! This is an outrage! I can't be first! Oh my god! Yeah, he's gonna talk that way all the time in my parts. Get used to it. Okay, so well, who are we gonna have? Well, first, I want to show you all the starters. First, I'm gonna show you all the starters. Like I said, this is Moemon, so all of our Pokemon are cute little anime girls, which is Moe can and often is used for evil. But no, I refuse to believe that we can't also use this idea of kick-ass women and girls in awesome Pokemon-inspired costumes. I refuse to believe that has to be creepy and weird. This can just be awesome. And that's basically the impetus behind naming this series Take Back Kanto, and having all girls play it. The conceit, I guess you maybe would say is like, I don't know, maybe we've got like the usual Team Rocket plot going, but in this case we're thinking that maybe Team Rocket, along with characters like First and the Elite Four, can represent some kind of evil patriarchal force that threatens the land, and it's up to a ragtag group of girls with powers to train up and fight the man. I don't know, it's still kind of weird, but fuck it, this game is super fun, and the costumes are super creative, and I like it, so let's just go with it and see where it takes us. So, let's see what our trainer ID is. It is 8, so that means we get the fire starter, which means our starter is not Charmander, but Torchic. Now this is interesting, because we also decided on a starter name for our Pokemon here. And I am going to call them Pokemon instead of Moemon, because I'm not going to remember every time. And they basically are Pokemon just reskinned, so whatever. We had decided as a group that we are all going to use naming themes for our individual catches, just so it's easier to tell who caught what. But none of us really caught the starter. So we decided to get a neutral nickname going, and we decided to name the starter Lollyraptor. It was gonna be Lollysaurus if it was a Bulbasaur or a Totodile. I have nothing to say. It's just Lollyraptor. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the team, Lollyraptor. You're gonna help us take down the man. And you're gonna help us take down first. Yeah, right, your Pokemon looks a lot tougher than ours, whatever. So, Lollyraptor, let's see what you have for us. You're a calm nature, and you have Blaze, of course. Looks like you're gonna be a good special attacker? Ugh. Considering the Torchic line, I'm not pleased about that, but okay. Yeah, that's a pretty bad nature for a Torchic. The Calm is apparently plus special defense minus attack. That's okay. It's okay, little Lolly. We'll work with you. You will be a badass, strong, independent woman one of these days. You just need to be taught. We need to train you. We need to train you in the art of female kickboxing or something. I don't know. Which starts now. Wait, San. Let me take you on your first battle. First battle. First. I'm really overdoing it, aren't I? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm a little overhyped for this. We've been planning this for a little while, and I'm kind of excited that this is finally starting. So, excuse me. I'm a little overexcited. Oh wow, I really should speed through some of this text. Do we want to use Growl against... apparently he got Squirtle and not Totodile. I didn't realize that he would get the normal water starter if we picked the not normal other starter. Yeah, let's just go for Scratch and see how it goes. Probably pretty well, I'd imagine. Even with a minus attack nature, yeah, that was pretty easy. So Lollyraptor will gain her first level, and then we will get going on our adventure with the parcel collecting quest, Parcel Quest 2014, and then we will get going with our catches. So basically the way we split it up is I said that we're all going to play for about a half hour each. That'll be the case except for these first 3 episodes. We've decided to split them up according to early events in the game for the first 3 episodes. So I am going to play up to Viridian City and the first rival battle on Route 22, and I'm going to make the first 3 wild Pokemon catches. After that, Tsuta is going to play up to Pewter City and the first gym badge, and the next 3 catches after that. And Infinity is going to play up to Mount Moon and Route 4, and the next 3 catches, so on and so on. So, yes. Expect this episode to end after I have trounced first with another battle. Oh right! I forgot to tell you guys, we have one more rule, my favorite rule of the extra ones that we came up with. And this is all Infinity's idea, like, oh my god, this is the best idea, I swear. We also have a rule that's called the mascot rule, which says each of us is going to choose a mascot out of the catches that we make on our first turn of the game. So that means by the end of this episode, I'm going to hopefully have caught 3 Pokemon, and I'm going to choose one of them to represent me, basically. And none of the other players can use that Pokemon in their parts. Once I'm done my part, I box my mascot so that they know they can't use it. And each of us is going to have our own mascot, so if that Pokemon is being used, you know that it's us? I don't know. I thought it was really cool that we each have our own flavor of personality in that way, so I'm excited to see what we get and what I can choose as my mascot, so let's just get on with this early Parcel Quest 2000 thing. And back in Palette. So yeah, I'm gonna speed through the Pokedex talk because that's probably my least favorite of all the early game dialogue, so no Pokedex talk. Yay, Pokeballs! Now the challenge officially begins. And I'm sorry I didn't really comment on the first route Moemon before, while I was just fighting through them there. Because I don't know, I was talking about something else. So let's see what we catch as our first encounter, Route 1. What do we get? This could potentially be my mascot, who knows? It's Rattata. Kind of expected. A little disappointed. I know you can get Ponyta on this route in this version of Moemon Forever, but that's okay. Rattata's fine. I'm kind of curious to see what Moe Raticate looks like, because there's... No matter how weird a Pokemon looks in the real game, they find a way. They find a way to make it look creative and kind of awesome. They find a way to make it look creative and kind of awesome, no matter what Pokemon it is. So I'm curious to see if we catch this Rattata and it lasts a while. Hopefully we can see what Moe Raticate looks like. Alright, Rattata was caught. Now, what am I going to call this Rattata? I have a naming theme, like I said, and my theme is movie directors. Specifically, probably going to be mostly female movie directors, because all Moemon are female. But I don't know, I could use some male movie directors' last names too, if they're feminine sounding enough. But, what do I want to name a Rattata? You know what? He's not a female director, but I think I'm going to name this Rattata Elia, after Elia Kazan, who's a director who's famous for getting very natural performances out of his actors, and what Pokemon is more natural and common than a Rattata? So, Elia. Plus it can sort of sound like a girl's name, so why not? Alright. Elia, you're level 2, so we're not gonna do anything with you just yet. Maybe let's go back and do a quick heal. Well, it would probably be quick enough either way to get to the next Poke Center, so let's just get there, I guess. Oop. Probably want to run from that. Route 1 Nidorans are kind of evil, by the way. Like, I'm surprised we didn't have trouble with them on the way to the parcel before. In playtesting, all three of us, I think, had trouble dealing with Route 1 Nidorans and not quite making it to the first Poke Center almost. So, glad that that's not a problem here in that case. Okay, so now I can have a proper look at Elia now that she's not totally injured. You're relaxed. Guts, that's good. And... oh no, that's kind of another bad nature. That's, plus defense minus speed. That's exactly what a Rattata doesn't need. Okay. Well, that's okay, Elia. Again, we can work with you. We're working against very strained conditions against the oppressive Team Rocket patriarchy. I don't know. So we can work with you. Until then, let's see who else we can catch. Maybe someone a little more capable, maybe? Lollyraptor, you can help us catch someone else in this extra, very nice, convenient patch of grass added to Viridian City, which has some awesome catches in it, including... it's a Ralts! Oh my god, whether it's a real Ralts or a Moemon Ralts, Ralts is one of my favorite lines of all time. Holy crap! Ah! Okay, don't kill this. Don't kill this! Okay, that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine. We won't kill it unless we get a crit. Don't crit, Lollyraptor. Well, okay, no, okay, that's fine. That's the good kind of crit. The crit that gets us exactly where we need. But you gotta rein in your calm nature. Rein in your temper? I don't know. So let's hope this catches. Yay! We got a Ralts! Oh my god! Oh, that's so exciting. Now what can we name you? Oh, I wonder. I think I am going to name you... Germain, after Germain Dulac, who is an early surrealist filmmaker. And considering Ralts is a psychic type, I figure that fits in with the cinema of the mind or so, if you can call surrealism that. I don't know. But yeah, Germain, that's a nice name. So let's... and level 6 too, so that's already on par with Lollyraptor, so that's already very promising. I like that. Germain is very much in the running for the title of mascot for ErynCerise so far. So let's heal her up. Okay. Now we have one more catch that we can do up on Route 22. And I think I'll make sure all the catches are done first before I grind and before we do the rival battle, just so I know who we're working with. So let's see. Catch number 3. Who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? And it's a Mankey. Alright. Kind of expected that, but that's okay too. A Mankey is gonna be very useful against the first gym, so I'm glad that came up. So let's scratch it. Alrighty. Lollyraptor, you're doing very well at getting these Pokemon down to exactly where they need to be, so... Do you have the magic touch? Yes! There you go! Well, the magic scratch, more like, but whatever. And this shouldn't be a problem to catch. Alright, Mankey was caught. Go us. Okay, now a Mankey, what do we call? I think I am going to call you... Heron, after Mary Heron, the director of American Psycho, among many things. Because the last time I saw Mary Heron, her hair is kind of spiky and blonde and looks kind of like the top of a Mankey's head. And also because American Psycho is a violent movie, the Mankey line is a very violent line, so it kind of fits. Alright, Heron, let's get you healed up now. And then we can start a little grinding montage and get everybody up to speed so we can take down our first big challenge of the game. Oh, I never really looked at the natures for Germain or Heron yet, so let's see what they are. Germain is impish. So, oh, and you have confusion already, that's good. Oh, you have trace, that's even better. What is impish? Wow, talk about a string of bad natures. That is plus defense minus special attack. Oh, well, at least you got trace. I'll count my blessings. And Heron, what do you have? You have vital spirit as your ability, and another calm nature, so that's, what is it, plus defense minus speed, right? That's okay, it's not as important for a Mankey Primate to be fast as it is for a Rattata. I can deal with that. More bulk on a Primate on Mankey would be good, I guess. So basically we have a wash of pretty middling to awful natures, but that's okay. Like I said, we can deal with it. We can turn you guys into champions. We'll turn you guys into the World Wrestling League of Women champions in the world. I should stop talking and just start grinding now.
And I wanted to find out what the noise is all about. Do you really think that swing is here to stay? I'm mighty glad you asked. And I wanted to find out what the noise is all about. Do you really think that swing is here to stay? Oh, Mr. Crosby. And I wanted to find out what the noise is all about. Do you really think that swing is here to stay? I'm mighty glad you asked. And I wanted to find out what the noise is all about. Do you really think that swing is here to stay? Oh, Mr. Crosby. On the downbeat. 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 On the downbeat.
Oh, no! Alaya, no! No, why do you have to keep missing? I swear you missed at least once every battle! What? Tackle isn't that inaccurate? Alaya, no, not already! Ah! Oh, you were just starting to get kind of decent. Oh, no. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a Nuzlocke without a death, so... Dang it. Lollyraptor, avenge her! Avenge your fallen sister! God damn you, Pidgey! You were nothing but a pawn of the system! Oh. Oh, wait, can't heal yet. Gotta deal with our fallen comrade. Oh. God damn it, oh. Alright, we gotta set up a dead box here. Let's get an appropriate wallpaper going. Okay. Elia, I barely knew you for 5 minutes. But you were gonna be great, and I really wanted to see what a Moai Ratata would look like. I guess I jinxed myself by asking for that. Oh well, at least you're named after a great legendary filmmaker, and you'll... at least his legacy will carry on, and maybe he'll help yours carry on in some way as well. There you go. Okay. While I'm at it, I should probably make some other boxes, including HM users and mascots! It's so happy, such a happy box. I might as well name the catches as well. And we'll just leave it at the wallpaper change, because it's a nice wallpaper. Okay, at least we still have you guys. That'll be more than enough to kill first, sorry ass. Alright, back to grinding.
When I was a kid about 3:30, my mama said, "Child, come here to me." Said, "Swing may come and swing may go, but this is one thing you ought to know. Oh, take what you do, it's the way how you do it. Take what you do, it's the way how you do it. Take what you do, it's the way how you do it. That's what gets results. Take what you do, it's the time that you do it. Take what you do, it's the time that you do it. Take what you do, it's the time that you do it. That's what gets results. You can try hard. Don't mean a thing. Take it easy. Then your jive will swing. Oh, take what you do, it's the way how you do it. Take what you do, it's the way how you do it. Take what you do, it's the way how you do it. That's what gets results. Take what you do, it's the time that you do it. Take what you do, it's the time that you do it. Take what you do, it's the time that you do it. That's what gets results.
Okay, I think that's about all the grinding we need to do. We have Jermaine and Heron up to level 9, and we have Lollyraptor up to level 10. I think that's about the levels that the rival has his Pokemon at. I can't remember exactly at the moment, so I hope I'm not misremembering that. So let's save. Well, I guess saving won't matter because you guys will see it, but whatever. So let's get. Well, who do I want up first? I don't even remember what he has. I think he starts with Pidgey still in this version, right? So maybe let's lead with Lollyraptor and see how it goes. Hey, Sam! Did you know what? I'm first, and you're not! I'm first to see the Pokemon League! The guard's not gonna let you through because I'm first! So let's battle! Okay, first. You asked for it. Oh, he does lead with his Pidgey, so that's a good call. And Lollyraptor, I think, is all set to take it now that you've learned Ember, so let's see how that does. Some stab action. Very nicely done. Ooh, Sand Attack is not fun, though. Okay, let's hope we don't miss then. And we can probably switch out after this to get rid of the accuracy drop, depending on what he's got next, which is probably that Squirtle. Yep. So let's... who do I want to take out Squirtle with? Probably Well, yeah, Jermaine, I think. Jermaine has been kicking ass, and major ass actually in the grinding, so I am very confident that she will do well. So let's do this, and maybe, do we want to take down its attack a little bit in case we have to switch? Well, also because Jermaine's kind of frail. Yeah, let's do a little growl first and see how much. It couldn't hurt, yeah. Let's do a bit of growling and maybe then heal up and then start attacking. Okay, yeah, now we can heal up. That's 3 growls, that should be plenty. Look at me being all strategic and stuff. As long as we don't get critted, then that should be fine. Oh, tail whip. Finally, you're starting to counter this strategy of mine. Ooh, confusion doesn't do as much as I wanted it to. Maybe let's growl one more time for good measure and then switch out to Heron so that all of our Pokemon get a decent amount of face time for this battle. Did plenty good for us, Jermaine, but your confusion is not going to do enough for us, so let's try out your buddy Heron. Can you beat some sense into this woman who is following this dumbass man? Wow, that was awful. I'm sorry. Okay, low kick does much better, especially with a crit. Very nice. That tail whip is not helping, though. One or two more low kicks should do it. Oh, and even with a tail whip, we are not going to fear your tackle, so that is good. One scratch for good measure. And we have won our second rival battle, and even though we defeated our rival first, oh, he just lucked out. God damn it. So yes. We unfortunately had a tragedy this episode already, which is not a good sign, but I'm not going to let that stop me or us. I'm not going to let that stop Tsuta from giving you an awesome part 2 to this series, which will come up hopefully very soon after this. So, see you guys in... Oh, right! No, not bye yet. I still have to choose a mascot out of these two Pokemon, and I think you guys can probably guess which one that I would probably pick out of these two. Sorry, Heron, I like you, you're doing pretty decent so far, but I have to choose Jermaine, and just... Gardevoir is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. She's in my channel art, so yeah. Jermaine, I'm going to put you in the mascot box. So, see you next time, Jermaine. See you in part 4, Jermaine. I'll be back for you. And hopefully, Tsuta enjoys her time with Lollyraptor and Heron, because I know I certainly am already. Lollyraptor is definitely got some promise, even with the bad nature. Same with Heron. So, hooray. We will be the kick-ass team of strong, independent women yet. Bye!